Yeah, which BWCC lost, didn't they? But it was a really, really good game.
Oh yeah, unbelievable. Like, BWCC played so well last night against 180. They were really unfortunate to actually lose the match. We're just going to tuck in behind the boys from the Big Willies. They are sprinting with the 55-metre garrisons.
So it's been an interesting one because I know that BWCC are a half-decent team.
Oh yeah.
VLK are obviously hotly fancied in the Winter Invitational, I think, by most people.
Yes, I would think that given that they had quite a strong performance throughout season 0. The first match started obviously against ourselves, Dougie.
Yes, no, they certainly did, but that was early doors, wasn't it?
It was certainly. But depending on the outcome of this match, we will be facing the victors tomorrow.
Yes, that's interesting because I don't know if your viewers are aware, Legion X have already got through their first game.
Yes, that is correct.
It was LTU actually forfeited.
Yes, unfortunately, there's been nothing formal announced yet, but it has. Unfortunately, they were not able to field a team tonight, which is a bit of a shame because we were pumped up and ready to go for a match. I was shitting myself with excitement, as always. But yeah, so thank you very much for the follow, Ale Air TV. Good man yourself. I shall follow you back at some stage.
Okay, BWCC are doing well here.
Oh yeah, they've really started very strong.
That man Raptor's still alive, but
yep. They've got control of the strong point, Smegheg and Ronan.
It's all familiar.
It's okay. There's no need to shoot each other. It's totally fine.
It's not strictly come dancing, boys.
Oh God, no! What? Oh dear! Oh, but he did get somebody. Ronan
is down.
Pahi played a screamer last night.
He certainly did.
Remember, certainly did. An awful lot of trouble for the 101st. He knows there's people there. He just can't get a view on them. Do we have people in the south? Oh, we do. Parsley takes them down with the MG, I believe. Pahi. Now the point has not been capped just yet. We're still fighting over it. I don't think it's gone to a held point at all.
No, it's not.
Who joined us yesterday for the Legion X BWCC Hugo's Farm match, is just sitting there by that house. They have moved across. Now we've got Mac and Hellfuhrer.
Oh, 3 of them just went down there. Do you see that? That's important.
Very good play by VLK there. It took them a little while to fathom it out, but they are now in there in great quantities.
Very likely going to lose the cap.
Parsley goes down. Oh wow, how the MG wasn't firing there, with a significant number of VLK bodies coming across.
Is Slayer in the match tonight? Is he refereeing?
Slayer is the referee. Unfortunately 180 have withdrawn from the tournament. Oh, but look at this again. We've got the OP in the middle of the field. Biggest is moving back. I trust to put up a safe OP. He's doing the right thing. He's staying alive.
Yeah, like John Travolta. Pyle is actually asking if he can join.
Yes, do bring him down. He is doing a bit of moderation for me at the moment. Hello Major Nelson and O'Dandy in the chat as well. Beautiful people. So now we have been practicing quite a bit in terms of the 18s format, along with BWCC 180 Lost Legion.
Lesser Legion, Lesser Legion, of course.
Well, that is true. But we have to be
interesting to see how it pans out because, as you know, there will be an expectation that VLK will be vastly superior to BWCC.
Yes, you can.
I think everybody thought that LTU would have been vastly superior to Legion X tonight. But the fact is, we actually have been practicing. We have kept our hand in. We've been playing each other. Yeah. And it'll be interesting to see how much the Group D teams, if you like, have progressed since season 0.
Yeah.
I'm quite hopeful that one of them will get through. Well, obviously Legion X are already through, but it was obviously due to a forfeit.
Yes, a bit unfortunate, but you know, we're here. I do believe we have Private Pile joining us, and Satish EU in the chat. Hello as well.
Hello, glad to be here.
Yes, it's good to have you here, pal. Welcome to your first co-cast. What? Did you just see that? Cherry Blossom?
I was having a drink of cola. What happened? How
Cherry Blossom
is
is just...
them?
Yeah, they've just... Like, Raptor, Ronan and Blair just... Now, somebody obviously is aware that he's there, not happy about it, killed him. But, oh yeah, VLK have pushed right to the edge of the field here.
Yeah, VLK are going for the...
they are going for the classic box out, yeah. Now, not to say that there could still be something happen here, but they've formed a perfect line. Raptor just spawning back in there at the back. So the OPs seem to be in quite a safe position. One back here somewhere. We see Dan.
They pushed out to the glider.
MR2, another player who had a stormer last night.
MR2 caused us quite a few problems yesterday as well.
Yeah, although I think Xander from Legion X was keen to point out he killed him 6 times, but
yes, well, that was,
other than that, he had an absolute stormer of a game.
That was duly noted. Yeah, but actually though, Xander, who does have the BWCC name in his Twitch, is in the chat at the moment. Get them BWCC, so yeah, it's good to see that he's cheering them on, as are we, but obviously we're totally impartial. We know that this isn't going to be an easy match for VLK,
oh yeah,
for BWCC.
Totally impartial, but I want BWCC to win.
Yeah. Just, that's it, we've had a great relationship with them. I do apologise as well, pal. By the way, your goose honks and stuff don't work, unfortunately, in this particular scene. But when we go back, I will let you do all the honking as necessary.
Oh, no worries. I can do it live as well.
Oh yes, well that's yeah, we do have live. Oh wow, live sampling of all sounds available. So we see the VLK that we've just had a spawning, and they tried to move out, and they've just got very quickly stopped. Unfortunately, BWCC are going to have to really do something spectacular here to. If anything, actually, what I would be doing now at this stage is just waiting. See if you can get them to sort of expose themselves a little bit. You know, if you pile enough guys here and just wait and keep some pressure on the south, then these guys might move down, thinking, oh, you know, we can move and get some kills here. You know, try and play the mind game with them.
Well, you might. It's a difficult position to be in it. I think what it shows here is the importance of that initial engagement. BWCC actually had the upper hand at the start.
Oh yeah.
But VLK have got they've got the better of BWCC in that initial engagement and immediately pushed them back. They are a good team. It's a reminder of what a good team they are.
Yeah. Oh, but that was Pahi.
Sounds like the South Garrison's trouble.
Is he going to go for another rocket?
South Garrison is definitely.
Go on, Pahi. Pull the trigger. Yeah, he pulls the trigger. Doesn't get anybody, but he did obliterate one man quite substantially.
That was this rocket.
Biggest white fuel. Are you waiting for us, yeah? Yeah, we'll wait for you to come back.
A little bit of communication here going between BWCC's squad leads.
Look at that lion though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The line's excellent. I know Taurus is in the channel and he's been a bit quiet, but he'll be getting aroused at that line.
I don't want to interrupt you guys.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Taurus. Welcome.
The thing is, Taurus, I haven't known you for quite some time. I just know that looking down that line, you will be getting aroused looking at that.
Yeah, I was doing Paul's favorite thing.
Oh.
Looking at formations like that.
No need to have that on screen, I believe.
Yeah, this is what you want to see.
Yeah, so this is the thing is they've sent a couple of guys probing forward.
Yeah, just test how many are there.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna push it.
However, though, Cherry Blossom, quite a significant player for the BWCC, dies. Unfortunately, I'm stopped saying their name now. But if we hold the phone, move completely north, we can see now that we have one dead squad leader here in the north. They are really trying here, BWCC. They're trying to push out. They just can't seem to get across this road.
Tell me when you're in position. Tell you guys to stop engaging. Push forward as one.
Oh, Pahi takes down SK-78. He's moving out a little bit. Rocket. he goes down, but they do have they've got numbers here. If they can just win these one-on-one engagements, they can create so much space for themselves to get up.
Them they're throwing their nades too far.
Yeah. There's Tomino's in a great position here to
Still waiting, man.
maybe prevent any push across the road.
Coming in.
Just lying there in the bush, dead in the bush. As you see there, Trifid is going to move into his position by the looks of it. BWCC with substantial numbers though.
Just move.
VLK have to be moving people up north now. They have to realise what's going on here.
They broke up the line.
Yeah, and that's the thing, they've left a big gap in the middle there.
Well, that gap is a big field though. I wouldn't really.
Yeah, but that's the only downside. But his, he was just firing blindly across the field. Oh, I see a grenade. Yep. Now the thing is, they're going to try and draw them up, and then just instantly move south with them. See MR2's down in the south. Oh, it's a really good play by obviously Cherry Blossoms down in the north. It is an OP. Oh. I think they are trying to get that OP with the grenades.
Yeah, they're now forming a line to your left.
Yes. Very close to the edge of the play area. We'll just take a little look here. We'll just jump into this position. Yeah, well the road's okay. The road is still within the play area.
Far away they are, right? So they should be close.
Yeah, they're all over our OP, Dan.
Yeah, they shouldn't be that close.
So I get the feeling the BWCC they must try now. They must try the south. They have to try something different because they can't keep running into this this brick wall that is VLK at the moment.
Yeah, I kind of know how they feel the way.
Well, this is we have been in this position numerous times before as well. They started off really strongly, BWCC. You see, it's just those initial engagements had quickly unravelled in VLK's favour.
The only thing they can do now is overload the south, I think.
The only downside is
With all the numbers.
look at this garrison. Like the garrison doesn't have to be 55 meters. It can be anything up to 200 meters. In obviously in the safe zone, but like this garrison is so exposed. Like Pity, Chromo, Potkin could probably see them from the north side of that hedge if he moves over. They could even moved.
I think you can even shoot it from off the hedge, from RT battery.
Oh yeah, you probably could. Oh, we've crashed.
In the trench system.
Yeah. Because now if the only thing is they could have put the garrison back here, and it would have given them a little bit of breathing space to at least try and move around. I think they've maybe not favoured themselves well here with this particular garrison.
I agree.
Move back to the north though. Still trying to push this north. There's rockets going everywhere.
Quite short.
But there's a...
Come on, Paddy, shows a rocket.
There's a Pyle's our resident rocket expert.
He is the rocket man.
Yep.
That's the only thing I know how to do, and that is rockets.
Yeah, you're known as a 2-bob rocket.
Oh, 2-bob rocket indeed.
Ooh, am I late to the party?
Oh, hello, Flower. We're getting everybody in tonight.
Oh, and he goes up.
I just missed the beginning, but I see a box set from VLK.
What was very impressive here was
What? Oh, come on. Are you joking me? Oh, that'll teach. Oh dear.
I believe that was Payne.
That was Pahe indeed, yeah,
Give him
with a rocket.
Shout out for that.
Yeah, it's quite the yeah, it's a bit of showboating indeed, lying, waiting, and yeah. But it's I say BWCC, they haven't really been able to get moved from this position at all. They've got the southern garrison.
Well, no,
is just
as I was
local.
saying, unfortunately Raptor showboating interrupted me, but as I was saying, the moment VLK won that initial engagement, I get the better of the centre. It's actually impressive how quickly they move forward in a line,
Oh,
and
yeah.
actually how quickly and efficiently they box BWCC out. Now, I actually want this. I'd actually like Legion X to watch this, because it's how quickly and it was almost like a work of art.
Yeah.
How VLK moved forward. I think BWCC, before they realised what was happening, they were boxed out.
Yeah.
It was an expert manoeuvre.
But that's it, yeah. I think they maybe had the assumption that would have that bit of ground to be able to cover. They thought maybe they're only going to come up to the edge of the strong point, but they haven't. They've in fact come all the way to the edge of the play area.
Oh, yeah,
You have
yeah,
BWCC here in numbers though. Like
Absolutely vicious,
this is great. You know, to see that they are still pushing. They're not giving up.
Yeah, but they should go in waves. They're going
I do
all
not
together.
like-
Yeah, well that's they need to combine their efforts.
More
And
smoke.
Yeah. No, if you look now, they will die,
Now
Yeah.
the push,
and there will
push.
be no
Is
no
Chris
pressure.
gonna? No. Oh.
Spreading his bad as well. Two
They need to push now, yeah,
But
yeah.
you see, Kridath is able to get the MG now set up and firing, so he is holding back Benny and Slerith. It's good to see that MG firing quite heavily, so they've made a little bit of ground.
Look at Dan here. I'm not
Look
just to
at
see if
Dan
he's
doing
gonna
that,
actually
yes.
interrupt something here. No, he's not. Dan is dead.
Yep,
Bye-bye,
Dan is dead. But they have killed his killer, which is Trifid, so they need to try and capitalise now on a little bit of this ground they've made, because as you see here, they're not actually pushing up, whereas VLK, they're coming back together as a unit.
You need to look at VLK, what they do. They have one team in the front and one team in the back, and they're just gonna wait, and they're just gonna push. Wait till the other ones die, and then slide in.
Slerith was able to make his way up there, obviously once Kridath was dead. Yes. And then he's
The hammer and the anvil,
firing
right?
again. Dan moving right along the edge of the play area. Gets killed again. Rocket.
Oh, that's a scary rocket.
Yeah, and I think he's going to go for another one, is he?
Excellent MG play there as well from the VLK.
They
Yeah.
need to move forward in the smoke further. So you blind them.
No!
Oh,
Takes down Dan. See Raptor dead. That's the VLK here. They're just it's textbook. Hello, City. Welcome to the chat. We have a textbook sort of box out from VLK with the.
I've got to say, easy. I think it's better than textbook. I think it was actually sublime their box out. It was such a quick manoeuvre that BWCC didn't know what hit them. To be honest, I actually didn't even notice it until it happened. It was so quick and efficient. Really top class play from VLK.
They've done really well now. We can't fault them, but it's like I say, BWCC are just stuck on this conveyor belt that's running straight into foil meats. They need to try something different here. I know it's very difficult in the position that they're in to try something different, but VLK would need to be very careful just at the boundary as it runs along that hedge. Obviously, that's not my problem tonight. I'm not a referee. I'm just a dumb streamer tonight.
Yeah, you're just a raffaroo. You're not the raffaroo tonight.
Nope, not the raffaroo indeed. We do see though Toxie, Chris Venn. They are going to come up against Slareth with this MG, they have to. He's just going to set it up and fire, isn't he? Yep, I sort of seen it. Yeah, rocket.
Nowhere where they can go.
Yeah, they're
this is
their own line of sight.
Yep, there's 10 minutes. Just gone 10 minutes remaining there. And I hate to say it, but I can't see anything good coming of this. We see a spawn wave from the southern garrison there. Bob's tries to Scotch is still alive.
Dan, that
Not for long, I don't think.
Get off that one. We're better off going to the other.
Well done. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So that south garrison is just far too exposed, unfortunately, to be of any use. MR2, yeah, dead. Try saying other names I'll pass, see if we can kill anybody else. Cherry Blossom with a rocket. Give away his position greatly there. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll shut up. Go on.
Yeah, so BWCC. Oh wow, they've all gone for the south garrison here.
We have, yeah. They need to try something.
That's it, yeah.
Holy.
Now, that's the lesson. If you look, what's behind their garrison is a big bush.
Yeah.
They could have taken that garrison back 10 metres and they would now be spawning in.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be 55 metres exactly, and they've put it right in the middle of a field.
Yeah, that's they sort of let themselves down with that one, unfortunately.
I'm almost wagging my finger at them.
If I can cut in here quickly and say that Gary placement, I would say it's spawning on there. Their biggest hope is that VLK fires a rocket at it.
Yes.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
You know, the rocket destroying the garrison, I think, is their best hope at the moment.
Oh, Slayer, who's the referee tonight, knows all about that, doesn't he?
Yes, well that is correct. Unfortunately, they fell foul against Lost Legion, blowing up a half track with a rocket. I would say that somebody was chastised ferociously that evening. Dan still alive. So the smoke, the hedgerow.
From a VLK perspective, the most likely point of entry for BWCC is where the smoke is.
Yeah.
So you can just like wait and kill.
They don't really need to be moving here at all. Like, we see quite a bit of wiggling back and forth, but he can stand there and people would run past him and then he would just kill them even. So yeah, 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. I don't really see them trying to rocket the southern garrison anymore.
It's now a complete U shape. It's a game. It's done.
Yeah. That's a shame. Oh, Bangalore not happy with Tryford there, trying to rocket the man. But Bangalore's still alive.
You get another one.
You can see there Ronan with the MG just firing ferociously, and also Slareth, who also goes down. Like this would just be a sea of suppression for BWCC at the moment.
Yeah.
This can't feel good for them.
No, it's...
No, the thing is, we know exactly how it feels, don't we?
Oh yeah, we do.
We've been here often, and against VLK.
Yeah,
yep, that's correct. Yeah.
Know exactly how it feels.
That's it. I think they're only... What? I think that might have been a self grenade. Because the OP didn't go down. The grenade was right on. And out. Chris Vind with the MG. Yeah. Just look at that line. There's nothing at all for these guys in the south to be doing. I think they're just going to be waiting for the. They're just going to be waiting for the.
That's discipline, by the way.
Yeah.
Are they waiting for you to finish your sentence, Easy?
Yeah. They're just there we go. There we go. Oh dear.
They're dead.
Dan's still alive. I do like the way Dan somehow manages to survive everything except for that. So yeah.
I've got to wonder though, if it was a team captain here, I think I would just have called it by now and said, right, well done guys, let's go on the next one.
Yeah.
Because we're just going through the same motions now.
But that's it. I see Toxie there. Our Magiora's rag friend.
Not really much point even spawning in now.
No, that's it. It's what they do now is they wait till around about maybe 2.5 minutes, and then they all spawn and run.
Yeah, the hope that VLK have stopped paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might actually be their best plan.
Raptors, I believe that was very close to the boundaries. I guess. Firing.
Struggling to see any place they can even get anything out of this at this point.
Yeah, there's absolutely no hope at all for this. The patient has been lost, I think.
Only if you look at up in the left corner here at Lemon Jesus.
Oh!
They're trying something
Yes.
different here. I like
This
that. I like to
is-
see that.
This is interesting. Very well
If they
spotted,
keep
pal.
that pressure up on the other flank, they might be able to keep their attention somewhere else, and they can actually sneak in the back lines. I like to see that. Very interesting.
To spawn on your HQ. It's not in the rules, I think.
That's a good observation, Fleur. Now, the thing is, like, Lemon Jesus has the opportunity here to. Where are we for the
Does it
safe
really
boundaries? Because well, yeah. Well, we're still within the safe zone.
They haven't given themselves away either.
Nope. Like I say, the meat grinder's still going up the stairs. And this is actually quite good from BWCC.
Yeah.
Oh yes, there goes the OP.
Sneaking out OPs.
As
Sneaky
easy as
bees.
is it allowed to spawn on the HQ?
I do not know. I do. That is something that we would have to look at maybe.
Well, it's a good play now, but
Well,
if you are like 4 points in, then it's not the obvious choice to do.
I'm just getting a little message here from Tommy. Yes, Tommy. Very welcome. How did your Medal of Honor go? I watched for about 20 minutes or so, but then I had to jump out. And you're very welcome for the raid. It was a pleasure. If you're streaming again at some stage, I will do it again. Oh, Hellfury goes down. Now the only thing is, though, that gives away. That gives away the ruse.
It does, yes.
And now look at this open ground. Now they've got a cover here. That was just.
Now everyone is alerted. They will
Yeah.
rotate there. Yeah.
Lemon Jesus
Yeah.
really needs to. Oh, but he takes man down. Very good.
Has he gotten the OP down?
But Blair sees him.
Oh,
He does have an OP just a little bit back, just where Alexander is
yeah,
roughly.
good.
So he's dead. Now the thing is, Parsley could really look at it. Dan as well.
They're coming in on the other flank, and they still have people up there to draw fire. And if you look at VLK, they have a lot of people just centered up there at two guys.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think that what realistically what should have happened there, and I know it's easy for us to say this from the position that we're currently in, is the 3 squad leads should have went on the sneaky run all the way around, just kept everybody else on the north, spawning in, and keeping the meat grinder going, get in behind them, OP's down, run to the point. You know, that would be the last ditch attempt. But there's 2 minutes remaining here. It's great to see BWCC now trying this, but I do think unfortunately that it is a little bit too late.
Must be out of bounds.
Yeah.
But it is good to see them at least not at the last second sitting there on that Gary just being spawn killed by MGs.
Yeah, it would be very frustrating. It'd be very difficult to sort of get to make a clear decision at that time. But unfortunately, the thing is you have to make a decision.
It's a good shout, easy if the 3 squad leads had made this play and got the 3 OPs down, but they could have completely switched this on them.
Yeah, like I say, unfortunately, I just think it was a poor judgment from Dim to open fire on Hellfury and Magic.
I could give them away.
Yeah, it did give them away, but they are making a little bit of progress. 1:10 remaining.
It would be the play if you actually get a squad lead into the point, put your OP there, redeploy, get 6 men in and get cap rate.
Yeah. This is the thing, Dan's making
I
progress.
don't think Dan's got a long life expectancy here.
No. But the look behind.
Look what
Oh,
you
dear.
could shoot on.
Rocket, but it's
It was good to see the attempt, but it hasn't worked, unfortunately.
That could have been historic.
Yeah.
VLK stretching their line here as well, coming down the road.
But that's it. Yeah, they're starting to draw people down. With 30 seconds remaining, I think it's going to be the GG. very
BWCC
shortly.
have tried it. If Legion X ever find themselves in that, we'll do it, and we might be the first to make it work.
Yeah. But this is the
become
thing.
the
This is the
Legion X
joys
maneuver.
I've seen other now. But look at this. They are pulling people back though, because I do think that they're a bit concerned about somebody maybe getting in behind. But it's just Yeah, they gave away their position, and unfortunately now they've been closed out.
That's the line falling back.
And that is
I'm literally flying the line a few times.
Two was a complete pain in the hole. So was Pahe. They do have the players to do that. They can go toe to toe.
that's correct. We're just 3, 2, 1, start running.
Go.
Come on, match that rocket. Come on.
So,
No.
will we see 2 Bob rockets going off straight away?
I was hoping for it, but
No, it's.
I do love all these people around Europe. I'll be googling what a 2 Bob rocket is.
Yes.
well,
That is local, native to our Dougie's hometown and homeland. Sorry.
A 2 Bob rocket is a very cheap firework.
Yes. And an
There's
absolute
a 2 Bob rocket there actually.
yeah, that was a very cheap
Yep.
firework indeed.
Now does it look like BWCC are
Yep,
going on numbers for the middle?
Yeah. Oh, the okay. I think it was the.
Fire truck.
Yep,
It
that
was
was
a
the
supply
supply
truck,
truck. Yep. So, yeah, they are going for numbers in the middle. So ultimately,
Exactly.
I think they're going to take the north VLK. But
Right, the crucial moment is coming now.
yeah,
There's already
Pahe's down.
Pahe is gone.
The cap is going in favour of the VLKs.
They're holding back again.
Yeah,
They are holding back Taurus, and it's the wrong thing
Silverback
to do.
though. Just slow down a little bit here. We get knocked too excited. Rocket.
No, he's still alive.
Yep, he's in a good position there. He's sort of well protected by the hedge. Rocket misses again, but this is good to see.
Lovely MG position that.
There's but the only thing is though is he needs somebody covering him to the south. Hopefully Bob is going to take that up. Let's go and take a look in the middle here, see what the initial engagement is like.
Individual battles being lost, I see.
Yeah,
On BWCC side.
Cherry is in the barn or in the shack. Sees Ronan, doesn't shoot Ronan. What?
Important. Why doesn't he shoot him?
What? Rocket.
We're doing okay, but
And
These are
somebody's
the
obviously seen him,
moments.
and they're not happy with him. They've just, Ronan now sees where he is. Ronan's on the wall. Shoots Cherry Blossom. That was just
Why did Cherry Blossom not shoot him?
no. Smeghead does finally get him.
Makes up for it though.
But the thing is, though, Smeghead is just. If he moves now from this position, he is dead. He's just there's Raptor, there's there's
Seems
Mad.
to have the brains not to though.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah, he's using what's between his ears here at the moment.
Yeah,
which is
he
a great
is.
thing to see.
Oh,
Oh, lovely. There's
Oh.
Raptor down as well.
And a rocket, but too late into the house. But it's in the house. Let's just move it in. So if we look here, we've no MG in the south. We have Pahe about to
looks like
die
we've
at the
got a
open
strong
field.
point in the trenches, guys. They just take a mate OP.
Cherry does take down Chobo.
Is BWCC lacking OPs here? Because they seem to be dwindling numbers fast.
So we have one OP up here at the moment. Yeah.
There's only one, yeah. You can see that because the BWCC numbers are disappearing.
Yeah, very quickly. Lemon, I think his OP is out in the field. It's absolutely, absolutely exposed to the this south movement.
I've got to say, it's not much reward for winning your first game, is it? That in your second game you have to face VLK, is it? You know.
No, that's true.
I realise that Legion X have got through because of a forfeit, but that is in effect a win, and your reward for would have been winning would have been to face this lot.
Yeah.
And not much advantage in winning there.
No, that's it. Yeah. The thing is, though, we're not even 4 minutes in yet, so things can happen. Yeah. We'll just have to see what BWCC are going to... Oh, Silverback. Firing again.
He's doing well there.
Yeah.
Silverback's out of bounds.
Oh, Silverback was out of bounds. Called out by Lemon, I believe.
Well, the referee seems not to have not seen it, so...
No, that's true. The referee will have heard that probably in the command chat. But we can see it, BWCC, sorry, they do have numbers here now to be able to... There, that's one engagement, one. Right, so now it's 3v1, seen a grenade.
It's just
Oh! 2 people went down to 1 man. stood right next to each other. There's no space in there, unfortunately. So
No, no
I know it's quite a precarious position to be in. I think Potkin knows there's an OP there. Is he going to push it? Alexander with a grenade.
Getting grenade out.
Is it a smoke or a bang one? It's a bang one. It's too far though.
It's also about 40 yards behind them.
Yeah. And there goes the OP. Lemon needs to stay alive. Needs to see Potkin. Doesn't. Neither. Oh, right. Oh, no.
Don't do it.
Oh. Double stabbed him.
Sorry.
Is that a bit of showboating there again from Potkin? It's not good.
No.
He could have just shot him. Nah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's a mechanic of the game. He's obviously.
It's not the games. It's not the game. It's an issue here. There's no need for that.
That's it.
They're going to take our OP again.
Biggest has just called out they're going to take the OP again. I think that is correct.
Right, this is where the worry is. VLK are now going to box him out, or try to anyway. Actually, it's too far and blank.
Okay, that was a. Oh. Is Dan gonna? No. What? Bob saves Dan. Dan owes Bob a pint. So now this is good. Dan's still alive. They've only got one MG to go against, but he's what? Why are you doing that? Dan?
Well,
hello?
he was spotted, so...
What are you doing?
I think he's putting an OP down, perhaps? Or is he just hiding?
I think he might have a cooldown timer. Okay, right, so we'll let him off with that. Now Bob's going to come up against Petty Fulmer.
We're coming up behind you, Lemon.
Petty Fulmer should win this because he is just standing in the position waiting for him.
But so we can see that line again from VLK, but there is a big gap here in the south. If Dan can get an OP up here,
the reason why the line isn't all the way down here is because BWCC did do a better job of taking the fight to them. But look, they're going to form the line now.
Yeah.
VLK's line is excellent.
The thing is if Dan gets this OP up and they can just take out these two guys here and move quick, they can get in behind. All they need to do is take down an OP and a squad lead. I know that's maybe a bigger ask than you would think, but yeah, if they can do that, then they can oh, rocket. Another rocket. Wow, nearly kills a friendly. Is Blair going to go for another one? No. Dan goes down to Pitiful, but the OP he turns back. I think they actually traded there, was it?
I think they did trade, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to, it's not going well.
So Chris Vind.
We've got an alright push slowly, but with Lemon.
Chris, don't run, don't run. Oh!
Blue territory though.
The running gave him away there, so Dan, if Dan can just
we're all going to be
play with Pitifulman.
Grenade.
We're going to lose our OP as well.
It's not actually.
Oh, close. But now the thing is, oh, that put an end to that. So, move. Now they need to move. They need to make the most of this. They have to get a move.
Now look at the line coming down.
Yeah.
If VLK complete that line, then it's game over.
See, Dan's just he's got him. Like, he's crawling again here. You know, which is fine for not being spotted. If he can maybe. Oh, so hold on. We'll have a few kills here in the south, but Pitiful.
They're actually doing a good job in the south, though.
Yeah,
they're matching the VLK in the south here.
Yeah, they do have the spawn point that obviously is undetected. Bob's is there. MR2 on the move again. MR2 is seen. Is Bob going to save him? No. No,
Bob's going to stand there and do nothing.
But there's. Oh well, he did eventually go down. I believe
he
two
did
biggest.
eventually, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, notice how the VLK guy, I think it was Hell, moved back after he got the kill. He didn't try to push forward. Dan is about to come up against Chromosome, but he's crawling, so Chromosome won't see him. Where's he going? Where's he going to go? Yes, he's going.
Chromosome seems to know he's there, huh?
Yeah, he knows something. Hasn't seen him. Dan sees him. Dan shoots him. Whoa! Very good play by
Get up
Dan.
now and run, Dan. Get up now and run.
Yeah.
You're in behind them.
That's it. Like you've got a burnt arse, just go.
You've got a burnt arse.
Like a burnt arse, just run. Right, let me just quickly move up north here. I just want to see what's going on here. We have Dim 52. We have Cradath with the MG. Not firing though. That should be a prime spot there to be firing the MG at.
Yeah.
Just suppressing the trench. But all the action is in the south. If we look at Dan from the BWCC, we're just gonna cut him out of my screen here for a little moment. Actually, no, we'll not, because he'll probably make it all the way through. The thing is,
I don't know. There's two going towards him. They seem to know he's there.
but that's the chromosome. Like there's that little sort of lip. Dan's just playing it safe.
Do they know he's there?
Is he about to put an OP up? He is. He has put. Oh no! Is the timing wrong? Oh.
Timing's wrong.
Oh, that's just unlucky.
But how does he know he's there?
Yeah,
he seemed to know he was there.
I suppose he may have seen the smoke from the OP going up.
Before the smoke, though, he was running down to it. He seemed to know he was there. It's either excellent communication, or I can't explain it. How did he know he was there? Because that's just amazing map awareness.
Yeah. Now we see BWCC, so the south has been stopped. Silverback is still alive here. Is not alive. Vind is down as well. Lemon Jesus is moving towards the south. Oh, very good. MR2 and Lemon working together. They've managed to get back into this little area here, Rocket. And they're holding these buildings, which is good. It's a good start for them. It's a good point for them to launch their attack. Do they know that OP's there? Is that why they're firing at that position?
We've got it marked, so yes, they do know.
Oh, they do. Sorry, Dougie. Yes, well observed. So here we go again in the south. Now, is Chromosome gonna catch the culprits coming up? He is moving towards them. Sees Bob's at the back. I don't think he sees the other guys. No, this is. Never mind. I was going to say that's great discipline from BWCC. Not actually shoot. Oh, but MR2, good man. Unfortunately, he's only a support player. But if he gets in the back here and he can take down the OP, maybe force a bad OP from VLK. But Potkin.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah. Potkin
every time, one step forward, two steps back, isn't it?
Yeah. But they've got a line going here. The only thing is their lines only look in one direction. They're not actually pushing. They're not checking their sort of their flanks and stuff.
Yeah, BWCC are starting to get boxed out, but they've made a far better fight this time.
Oh, Cherry doing very well to stay undetected in the field. Very close to that OP. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, obviously, because all the shooties and the bangies. We're almost halfway through this match. But he's like, this is great discipline from Cherry. Falling around, Chromosome goes down. He can hear that, he's bound to hear the MG firing. He should be able to take this MG down. OP's down.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Takes the OP down.
Oh, but Potgun just spawns him.
Get some kills. Get some kills.
He doesn't seem to see him.
No, Potkin is moving back though. This is very well played from Potkin. Cherry needs to see him. Now, if Cherry takes him down, is he going to get...
I knew that was coming.
And of course it's Potkin, who's been playing phenomenally this entire match.
Yeah. And
he's played a really good game.
He's taking the LP down, but the LP straight back up.
But
now making some... We do have progression in the south here.
This is really good. Now the thing is, open ground. Chris Vind goes down. Thank you for the follow. this thing, there's a lot of shooting going on now. The VLK, they've fallen back to the strong point, which is very good. They put themselves in a nice defensive position.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
But we do see 2 squad leads. Potkin is still there. There should be that OP I trust should be marked up here in the north, or in the middle. MR2 going for a little lover's crawl through the smoke. Rocket. Says I think they've shut this down very, very quickly. Chromazone again as a medic. Gets the 2 of them.
I think I've got the idea of that. So,
Oh!
I think it's got to go
Rocket from Blair.
Smokes.
Let me see Dan. So the thing is, they pushed this south quite a number of times for the past 10 minutes. Realistically, I think what they should be doing now is they should just go all in the north. Or get the 2 squad leads even to go up to the north, get the OPs down, and then get everybody spawned in together and just go, because there's an awful lot of individual plays going on here, and very little in the way of team play.
Oh, there's 4 versus 1 now on the north.
Yes,
There is, yeah.
that's a very good call, pal. So they need to take advantage of this before we get more VLK spawn.
The 3 versus 1. 2 versus 1.
Yep.
There we go. Don't be
I do
sensitive
get the
now.
feeling that VLK would spot a hair on a fly's arse at this stage,
Yeah.
like, because they're so good at just closing every single attack down. So yeah. Biggest Dickerson Raptor. Opposite side of the Love Shack. And a hedge. It goes from biggest to... How are we for OPs? Oh, okay, we've got 2. Rocket. Big rocket. Goes way too far.
That could have been a dangerous rocket there.
Yep. So now we've got Alexander crawling across the field. Or not crawling across the field anymore.
And
Who?
oh, hey, too late.
Oh, I think somebody might have...
Yeah, had to kick Bahay for going out of bounds.
Bahay's been kicked, yeah.
Yeah, and out of bounds there. So the thing is, VLK is trying desperately to get a hold of this yard again. Rocket kills 1.
Oh, good rocket. Beautiful.
Yep. Smeghead doing a great job though, but unfortunately goes down again to his.
Yeah, as soon as you mentioned him, he was doing a great job
Yep.
till you spoke about him. As usual.
Got any ideas?
So they're brainstorming. The thing is, once again, like it's all going to be down to slow everything down, get everybody back together again, and then start pushing. Like this being out in the relative open and firing is just... It's not benefiting you at all, and that's good as suppression though by Alexander. His isn't able to get shooting out the window. But they're bound to know there's OPs here.
Yeah, you mentioned his name. So
Yeah, he's down. Yep.
Yeah, it's your fault, Easy.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Let's start talking about so Hellfuhrer, Raptor, Ronin,
Again.
there's Raptor going.
It'd be very interesting to hear just, the communication that goes on in a team of this badge.
It wouldn't be that interesting, it'll all be in check. So
Well, yeah, I'll not understand a word of it, but MR2 takes him down, good. Doesn't get pity.
There's been a fair old fight over this hedgerow. Now,
Yep. The thing is...
M52 should know he's there.
Yeah,
M52
and so should
know he's there.
MR2.
It should have... Yeah, but M52 should have been grenading him there.
Yeah.
Surely
That's
he was there.
identifying the sound of somebody else's MG firing.
Guys, let's get comms going.
Sorry, Dan, we're in a bit of a fight here. We were making progress down the middle for a little bit. Where my OP is.
So see VLK's line was a bit
Lemon
scattered there, but they have managed to get it back together again.
The line has still been good, but it's not been nearly the standard of the last match because
No.
BWCC have actually did take the game to them and have lasted a bit longer on this sort of slugfest, if you like.
Yeah, they've kept pushing and poking. It'd be good to see them get everybody back together again and just.
What's interesting here, with all of these VLK players falling in, it leaves a lot of open space for Dim.
Got
Yeah, as long as Dim doesn't fire and give himself away this time.
Yeah.
It's
He hasn't done so far.
Alien
Doesn't
has
damage.
noted there. He says they should smoke the field instead of the hedge, which is a very valid comment. I'm going to take a drop of tea here. Actually, my intermission cup of tea has just sat there idling for quite some time. Should be at ample drinking temperature now, I believe.
It's not a cup of tea, you call it. You've
cup of
actually
tea.
calling it
That's-
tea. You try to put your
I'm trying to
BBC
be-
voice on.
I'm putting on my caster's voice for the ladies and gentlemen at home and abroad.
If I can say something, that Dim should go for the OP and try to reset.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah,
That
he's
maybe
made good
creates
progress.
the room for the squad that's being pinned in the middle, make some kills and get to the.
Doesn't look like he's getting any attention, does it? He's just crawling, but
No, it's this is the thing. We've
gonna
still
have
got
to
10
move at some
minutes.
point.
We've still got 10 minutes to go here, so anything could happen in that space of time. But the thing is, though, is if he's not quick enough, that OP is going to flash up and they're going to say,
killed.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to flash red and they're going to come looking for him and they will kill him.
I see that, but look at this. So, like, you've got a couple of guys gone forward. Blair is just sort of sitting back here. You've got
Join the
Pitiful
wall.
over in the south, and you know it's really good. It's really good play. You know they're not committing everybody into the one spot. Alexander goes down to the waiting MG of Pitiful. They need to take out that MG if they're going to try and make any movement.
Right, Black Slayer is now coming back. Why is he coming back? Hell
Yep, 'cause
Fury
the OP
now.
is
What's he
flashed
looking
up,
for? Because it's flashing red because Dim 52 is taking too long.
Hell Fuhrer, what?
It's very lucky there I didn't see him.
Oh, Dim, you just gave gave away.
That's
his
twice in a
position.
row Dim's did that. Twice in a row Dim has shot and given himself away. He needs to watch that and learn that. That's
Trigger discipline.
yeah.
Agreed.
I think he needs a wee row. He needs a row. That's what he needs. He needs a row.
a full tune session.
A dressing down.
We got Alien Pervert saying something in chat.
Yeah,
He
aliens.
thinks, he thinks they should smoke the field instead of the hedge.
That's
I'm
good. We
really
covered that a
happy
few
about
moments ago as well, pal. If you can keep up.
I never keep that.
Oh,
Just
dear.
fucking.
Are you 5 minutes behind us? Are you actually watching? Are you watching EZY's live bit here? Or are you watching the actual Twitch stream?
My OP's down.
Oh yeah, I was just scratching my something.
You're literally 5 minutes behind the rest of the planet
He's
here.
scratching his words here at the moment. Rocket.
I am.
But now look at this. BWCC have changed it up a little bit. They're coming down this road. We've got a little bit of cover, obviously, either side with the hedge.
It's a complete kill zone there.
Yep. If they went maybe to the south side of the hedge, it might not be so bad. But I think, as always here, VLK
The
they've
North Garrison's totally compromised, but this road is pretty.
They've
They need to
identified
put
it.
a flank.
They're
They need a
looking up.
physical flank or a moral flank. Something.
As a
Something needs to be
distraction, we might
done.
be able to push up this road.
I think they're thinning VLK out. They're just not actually taking the. They're just not taking them little bits of ground. If they were to take it slowly, I think they might stand a better chance. But
I hear ya. Problem is, guys, we can't get over to you. If we go to the North Garrison, we're dead.
I think they're trying to coordinate some sort of it.
No, Bio, no.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. It's not the time and place.
That west coach line and then flanked round.
They've got that covered, guys. Now, I'm afraid.
They are discussing obviously their options here, but it's just
Every time
now's
we
not the
try to
time for
run that area,
deliberating on the matter. They need to pick a route. They need to stick with it, and they all need to go together. At this present moment in time. See Dan, Hellfuhrer. See Hellfuhrer and Kredath.
They know where they are, and they don't know where VLK is. That's
But that's the thing is, Hellfuhrer does go down though. They have a man in the house. Biggest Dick is going to put up an OP there. You know? Raptor back in the house. There'll be a
Forming a
prime
line
window
again.
for a rocket. There up the stairs where we can see Raptor doing his thing. That's very good. You see it? Never mind. I was just about to say, see how he's shooting from back in the room? Was quite a good move, but obviously Cherry Blossom wasn't happy with that and decided to put an end to it. It's like VLK, like, they managed to get into this yard, and then BWCC managed to get into this yard, and then VLK just walked them right back out of it again. You know, we'll have to give credit to BWCC here because they've not stopped trying again. 5 minutes remaining. It's going to have to be a.
This guy is standing on walls here.
Just try to make it to the end. I know this is not a lot of fun. We've been here many times already.
It's not a question of making it to the line, dude. It's about being fair.
Talking about is Benny been on the wall, but I think Benny's not. That wall is not above head height, is it? Easy.
No, that is correct. That
No,
wall
that's
is
correct, that's
well
fine.
within the rules.
Yeah,
It's not.
I think that's what he's talking about. He's talking about a player being standing on a wall, but
Yeah.
he's bringing it up with the ref, but he's not breaking any rules. So
No, that's it. They've
think
spotted
it's
it well, but what they need to do is they need to kill that man on the wall.
yes, yeah, kill the man on the wall and then continue.
It's all right spotting these things. You know, the referee obviously has to watch 18 people, and he has to sort of be aware of the actions happening for any rule violations and stuff. And it is very difficult for a ref to, you know, sort of pick the right times and the right places to be in. Now, like I've probably missed loads of stuff myself that's happened, whether it be from one side or the other. But then there's times where I've caught like on checkpoint somebody being outside of the boundary because they were too far north of a gate, and identifying that, you know, and that was one of our own players, and I kicked him. I spotted a guy who went on the glider wing here actually when we played Hospice.
He was killing Taurus at the time, actually.
So that's correct, yeah. And I just happened to be in the right place. Yeah, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time to see that happening. You know, so it's what? Biggest dickus.
He's going behind him.
Yep. Now the thing is, though, there was an OP hot. There's a.
Now, this is
oh, look at this!
now
They're
you can win the
scrambling
individual
back.
battles here. Cherry Blossom's through. He's very close to the OP. Did you know what it is?
Yeah, it's.
They are scrambling back.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Though, is that they've got them. Thing is, they've got
that's
this
not gonna
hedgerow
work.
in the way.
They're both
Oh.
going.
But look at this though. Now, look, BWCC really need to be reacting to this. They've managed to make ground, and they expect all the VLK still to be in this court or this yard, and there's nobody there. Apart from, well, maybe Fedge. We'll call him Fedge.
Fiker, whatever his name is, but he's actually not there. He's just coming back into it now.
Yeah. And that's it. Like, they need rocket from Pi. Rocket from Raptor. There's an awful lot of switching of rules going on here, and an OP goes down. Raptor goes down as well. But the important one, Biggest Dickus, is down. Yeah, 1:40 to go. Yeah, BWCC just need to, if they want to take this to the best of 3, they're going to have to really just pull something out of their ear hole right now. I think if they just concentrated everybody in one particular spot and just try it. Might even be a little bit too late now.
Yeah, we're probably past that moment now. Another good performance from VLK. It's that they are a worrying opponent.
Oh yeah, so that's it. We have to face these guys.
Slightly actually boring to watch. They're that good.
Yeah. So just hopefully we can bring our A game.
Or either way, if we lose, we go to the loser brackets and versus
Yeah.
1AD, and 1AD is out, so we will progress to that one. So either way, we will progress around. If you
We're just
win
going to have
it.
to beat. Well, we'll need to beat VLK at some point, albeit it'll be in the final. But
Yeah.
Then probably need to fight Lost Legion or a 23cc.
Well, that's it. Yeah. So I believe that after the NA games tonight, the roster will be up, or the table will be updated, and everyone will be everyone will be a little bit wiser come tomorrow morning as to what's going to happen. That is, I believe,